Boxing King Media here with Frank Smith. Last time we spoke, Frank, you was making a quick escape out of Boulevard City in fear of Ryan Garcia popping up somewhere.
Yeah, and then we found him, and he didn't have a go, which I was quite glad about, because I was leading the charge of security, and didn't have to worry, did I? So yeah, good times.
I'm devastated I missed that, because if people watch that video back, we walked from the weighing area all the way to this holding area, and I just left you guys there, and Ryan Garcia was inside that room. I could have captured a really good moment.
He was very apologetic as well. He apologised to Eddie, took it all back. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, mate.
I think his results get released today, don't they, from the B sample?
Apparently. Let's see. I'm sure we'll see something soon.
You guys will get notified as well, I'm guessing, at the same time?
Yeah. So as soon as that comes through, we'll have an idea, but nothing's through right now.
We'll move from Ryan Garcia to hate runs deep, but it was more like love in there today. In fact, respect runs deep, because there was no bad mouthing, there was no back and forward. I was surprised.
We've seen a lot of hate between the two of them, haven't we? The various face-offs. This has been going on for years and years and years as well. This isn't just a new thing. There's a lot of fire there. We saw the press conferences they did originally, the face-offs, everything. There was a lot of back and forth. I think tomorrow you'll see something, a bit of energy from the two, and then fight night, it all comes together. But it's been a long time coming as well with this fight. A long time coming, and that extra month delay probably just made them think, I just want to get in the ring now. But I think tune in for the weigh-in tomorrow.
You think it's a similar scenario to Fury Usyk, where when there's a delay, everyone moans about it at the start, but when it happens, it's kind of built up more anticipation for the fight?
Yeah, for sure. The only thing I'd say with this has been waiting 2 years, hasn't it? So we would love to. I'm just glad the fight's happening. I'm glad Jack Catterall's getting his chance to avenge that result in there, because he should have been undisputed champion that night. Didn't get his opportunity. Didn't get that, but now is his chance to go and right the wrongs.
What are the plans for Jack? Obviously, he's your guy. If he wins, which kind of direction do you guys want to take him in?
Look, there's so many big fights to be made. There's so many exciting fights at 140. He's going to look at the best possible opportunity for him. Devin Haney looks like he's going to rematch or fight Sandor Martin is mandatory next. That was a fight that Jack was chasing or wanted. So yeah, let's see. Lots of exciting matchups there. But he's not looking past Saturday night. He knows that Josh Taylor, as much as the back and forth's been, he knows he's got to expect the best Josh Taylor. And we all know how good Josh Taylor is. We all know, seen what he's done over the years. Very few men who have become an undisputed champion. So he's got to prepare for that, and that's his focus.
Undercard, who do you think will stand out on the undercard? I'm going to give you the opportunity to name two fighters on the undercard. Do you think that will make a statement this Saturday?
Okay, two fighters, but it can't mean that I'm not picking others. I'm just two fighters going to pick them here. I think Gary Cully is going to have a standout performance. I think he got that night out the way after that loss, going back into Dublin again in the Reece Mould fight. It was a high pressure moment for him, but I think we're going to see the Gary Cully of old on Saturday night, and a tremendous win from him against Patera. Also Chev Clark against Chisora. I think Chev Clark's a brilliant fighter. I think he's exciting in every fight he has, and I think we're going to see a big win from him, and it sets up some big British fights down the road.
And just talk to you about some other topics. Joyce Chisora got announced today. What do you make of that fight?
Yeah, look, it's
take a sip. I feel like you want to take a sip. Let him have his drip.
Close fight, very close fight. Chisora, I've seen a lot of people who have their view on it. Chisora should be. I think Chisora can win that fight against Joyce. Everyone's going to have their view, but I think Chisora can do it. And it's a fight Joyce needs to win. If he wants to get back in position. I think it's a hard fight for Joyce to come back from if he doesn't win. But Chisora's my mate as well. I love Derek Chisora. I've loved him for a long time. So I'm Team Del Boy.
That's why I asked you. I know you go to his, but it's like his barbecues are like an exclusive invite, and the fact that you're always there tells me that you are really good friends.
Yeah, look, a lot of people have a view of Derek Chisora. I know him very well. I love him. So yeah, I'm Team Del Boy.
I'll back you up on that. If you get to know him, he's actually a gem of a person. The other thing I want to speak to you about, Shabazz Massud, Liam Davis got announced yesterday. You guys working with Queensbury. The love just keeps growing.
Yeah, great fight. I'm glad we can make that happen. It's part of their Magnificent 7 card. Brilliant night. brilliant night of action, and I'm excited for Shabazz as well, getting that opportunity. It's a tough fight against Liam Davis, but I believe he can do a job on him. IBO world title as well on the line for that. So yeah, it's a big night for him. Unless I've said that and I shouldn't have said that, who knows? Unless it isn't on the line for it and I've just made it up, but I believe it is.
A big opportunity for Shabazz. What do you think? Because obviously it's a big step up in levels. He's going to be a big underdog in the fight. Why are you so confident he wins?
Because I think he's a very talented fighter. I think he needs to be in there against great fighters to perform his best. So many fighters now, they don't get up for these fights. And look, he didn't have the best performance in his last fight. Well, his first fight with us, he headlined the Next Gen show. Do you remember? After pulled out last minute. I think he's going to be prepared perfectly for this fight. I think it's a great time for him. I think you're going to see the best of him. And I think, like I say, being in there in a fight where he knows how good Liam Davis is, it's going to bring out the best.
Have you seen Fury Usyk back yet?
No, I haven't watched it back, no.
I know we was talking on the night and we got interrupted by Usyk just gate crashing through the corridor. I think I was just talking to you about the comparisons between AJ's performance against him and Fury's, and it's interesting. People got different opinions. I spoke to Alex Krasek and he said Fury was a harder fight. I spoke to Russ Anber, he said AJ was a harder fight.
Yeah, I mean, look, the only person who can say really is a harder fight is Alexander Usyk.
I want you to ask him that.
It's the only person who can really talk on it. I think, different types of fights. Alexander Usyk had Tyson Fury hurt in that ninth round. I don't think we never had AJ in that position really when he fought AJ in those two fights. So you can compare all these fights, say this round, what did he do in this round, what did he do in that round, but at the end of the day, they can all beat each other. That's the way I look at it. They're the best in the game on their best night, they can all beat each other. It was a brilliant fight, brilliant for the sport, and I'm excited for what's to come because there's so many big fights to be made.
All the critics normally jump on and pick holes in the fight, and I remember when AJ lost to Usyk, I think it might have been the first fight where he had Rob McCracken, Angel Fernandez and Joby in his corner. So he had three trainers. I remember that was made a big issue out of, and we're seeing it again now. People saying Andy Lee, John Fury and Sugar, all three shouldn't have been in the corner. What do you make of it as somebody in your position?
Again, the only person who can tell you if it's a problem is Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury would have won on Saturday night, no one would have said a word. The fact he lost for the first time ever, everyone's now looking at, coming up with. And again, I don't know. He might like that. He might like having multiple voices. Everyone's different, but he's the only person who can answer that question. He's. But again, what's frustrating is if he would have won, no one would have said anything.
Very true. Any new signings?
Lots, but I'm sworn to secrecy.
I know one of them was loitering around here and he's told me that he's signing with you guys today, but I don't know if you'll have to say it or not.
Oh yeah, he is, yeah, but no.
Can't announce it.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
No worries. Well, I'll let you guys announce it officially. I'm not going to reveal it here, but yeah, anything else before we let you go?
Just excited for Saturday night. Big night of boxing on the zone, and then we go back to Saudi, 5v5, and looking for a 5-0, so I don't have to prance around Queensbury's office in a maid's outfit with my legs out.
You know what? Most people have asked for predictions. People even in the middle, the way the points are working out, everyone's picking Frank to win.
Me?
No, Frank Warren.
Sorry, mate. I felt like I ate the mic. It's going to be close. That's what makes it exciting. Great fights. I think we're going to get the win, though. Like I say, I'm so confident. That's why I agreed to wear a maid's outfit.
Mate, I genuinely hope they allow content creators in the office when the day that, if that happens.
I'm all about content, mate. You can come and film it.
Frank Smith, appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers.